Alright, first things first. Requirements. This will require you to be pretty much a beast in combat, and to be a beast in combat in this game really doesn't require too much of a level. It's more of it's partially gear, a lot of ascension skill tree things. Second thing you're going to need is about 38,000 gil, give or take, probably some more, depending on what level you are and how much you die. Third thing you need to have unlocked is Umbra, the ability to teleport from your present in the game, whatever you're doing in the game, to either Lucius or Articia. You're going to come over here and talk to this guy, and you're going to want to spend 8 grand and buy his food that gives 100% XP.
Sure thing, I'll fix it straight away.
Bon appetit.
You're always welcome here.
So we're going to go back to the hotel.
So, care to take a cruise?
And through the hotel, we're going to go talk to one of the hotel workers and call up Umbra. And after you use this whole guide, you farm a bunch of XP. I would say save it up, never sleep. And then once you have enough, or you're sick of farming, XP, always come back to Alticia, save the 30 grand, and talk to the guy on the right for the times 3 XP bonus. So right here, you're going to want to travel back to Lucius. Okay, so we're going to load into Koernix station. I don't know how you pronounce it. And the location of it is about right here on the map. And you want to make sure that your car is parked here and your car is never going to move from here. Then you're going to want to get a 1-day rental of it, depending on when you teleport. If you teleport to Alticia, I think you can have the 7-day rental and it'll stay forever. But if you keep teleporting to the present, it'll keep deleting whatever rental you have, so I always pick 1 day. And then we're going to run all the way over here with the chocobo to some big enemies in the distance. And every time you load into Lucius from either Alticia or the present, it'll always load in it'll load in at least either 2 or 3 of these giant little 57 enemies that you can get that are pretty easy to kill, they're pretty easy to dodge. And even if you can't, you're not good at dodging or anything like that, I know, in this game I just spam potions every time someone's in danger and pick them up because they're only worth 50, they only cost 50 gil. And right here I'm creating the second part of the XP bonus. So I have I have 100% from the food, and I'm getting another 120% right here. So what I do is I create one spell, it can be any potency, any magic, and then you just find a treasure that gives you an XP bonus. The best are rare coins because they give 120%. You can use it times 8, times 4, whatever you have. The better it is, the better XP bonus you're going to get from doing this. And I didn't have that many rare coins, so I just saved them usually when there was a group of 3, and everything else you use like an 80% bonus when it was just a group of 2 of these guys. So what you do is you come here, and first thing you want to do is get them all close enough in a group, so you only have to cast your spell once, so it hits all of them. So right here, this guy rolls in between all of them, and I aim at his butt. I think I cast it right here. Or maybe his face. And as you see, the lightning hit the guy on the left, hit the guy in the middle, and I believe it hit the guy on the right. If you want to be cautious, you can come back to always the lightning and have it run through. Also, the food buff you gained prevents you from a lot of damage from the elements, I believe, so it's okay for you to stand in it, as long as it's of low potency. And right here I used Ignis's technique of enhancement, because it gives you the element of whatever the enemy is weak to, and for these guys it's fire. And then I just use the hardest hitting weapon, and I just try to get blindside hits constantly. Blindside link hits. If you do regular blindside hits, you can't, break the limit of them, so they're always going to max out at 9,999. But if you do it with a blindside link, you can break the limit of that. And right there, you see I just did about 120 grand in total. I just kept it in 40 grand, 40 grand, 40 grand. And that's what I'm talking about. And total knockdown, requires about 999 AP plus the 333, and I think another probably like around 50 to get to that point to unlock it. And that's pretty much my whole goal in the game. You can break limits of link attacks and techniques, and I don't like spamming techniques because they're kind of boring to me. It's like an animation and you have no control of it. But a blindside link, it's all skill and whether or not you can hit someone in the back, I guess, if you can dodge enough. And also it's based off Noxus's main damage instead of someone else's, and Noctis's damage can go way higher than anyone else's because you can just stack the living crap out of strength on him, and also have some of the strongest weapons. So right here, and I hit another 40k, and I think I just hit just regular blindside hits. I don't know why they didn't link, but it didn't matter. 10 grand hits are good enough. And just like that, I got 50k XP. And right here, I show the skill tree ascension things that I unlocked, which were, link strike damage, critting, and having the limit break on them. And that's what makes it so you can hit it over 9,999 if you can. And then I just further upgraded to blindside damage. And then under here, under Knockness, you can see I just stacked everything that has strength on it, which were the 2 King Swords. Use the hardest hitting 2-handed weapon in the game so far, 2 strength accessories, and the attire that gives them more strength. And then after that, you just teleport back to your car, which is already at the station, which is right beside the camper. And you also notice here that it's nighttime. That's because the whole rest of the video is from a different farming run I was doing, but it had the clips I needed. Columbra, and you can teleport to Alticia. I think Alticia takes longer to teleport to, so you have the present unlocked depending on where you are. It might be a quicker loading. And that's it. I use the present because where I'm at doesn't really have anything to load. And then you just go back to bed, call Umbra, and that's it. You tell back to Lucius, and then you just repeat that over and over again. So it's about a pretty quick run. It'll take you under, like, depending on, it's all about how fast you can kill those enemies. Sometimes I can kill them in like a minute, sometimes it takes me 2.5 minutes. Sometimes I get a summon and I can almost one-shot all of them, it just depends. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I also have a video of me saving up over 1 million XP and then turning it into the hotel for ×3. And I go from level 70 to level 99 with 3 million XP. It's a pretty cool video. It took me only like, I think 4.5, 5 hours to farm that. So I think it was pretty good compared to other Final Fantasy games. So yeah, thank you for watching.